This is quite disturbing. So Warsaw, and we're going on the connecting flight. The second 5 euro for Paluszki. This is always a 5 zloty. I don't know. So we have landed in Georgia, and we are running on about maybe at least I'm running on about 2 hours of sleep. But I honestly don't know how I'm gonna get through the day. But right now, I don't really feel that much tired yet. Yet being the key word. We got welcomed by casino advertisements. And the moment I stepped up the plane, I'm just like, help, I'm illiterate. It's currently like 5 a.m. here. But maybe all the sugar from all the Prince Polos I smuggled from the lounge in Poland will give me energy. Maybe I could try some local delicacy here. Because later on today we're going to go sleep on the overnight train to Baku. Though we are supposed to be abruptly awoken at the border crossing because Azerbaijan is paranoid. I don't know. I don't know. It keeps telling me to pet it. I don't know.
It does tell you to pet it. But, like, you seem to have this thing about petting like stray dogs that you don't want to pet stray dogs.
I've been told not to pet stray dogs.
If stray dogs were that friendly to me, I'd pet it. But like, oh, you.
You wanted me pet.
It's not food though.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Good one,
Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe a slight pet. There it is, Tbilisi. Yeah, you hear that? That's the waterfall down there. Oh, and a Japanese garden over here. This is rather rocky terrain. I'm a bit unsure about this. Whee! This is quite a fast cable car.
It's like the escalators.
Yeah, the escalators are like super fast, and from the everything was just super deep underground.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, that looks cool.
Oh wow, you can really see the fortress in this side.
Yeah, if only the window was cleaner.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
You see all the old stuff, and then there's the Soviet Tower of Glumness. And there's the Lady of Georgia.
You can also notice how much this cable car is tilted because you're both sitting on one corner.
And then there's a river which you still don't know the name of yet. This is... I can't wait to brag to my family about this. This is gorgeous. Whee! It's more fun when you're going backwards.
Yeah.
Sheep! Behold the Lamb of God, who has saved us from being robbed. Underground printing house of Stalin. These are quite the doors. Seems to be this much Soviet escalator. We just finished our first day in Georgia. Oh, wow, was it?
A long day.
Yeah, we only got...
started at 5 a.m.
We only got like 2 hours of sleep. Right now we're on the sketchy, well...
It's not sketchy.
It's not sketchy, but it looks formerly Soviet.
It is formerly Soviet.
Train to Baku. And we had quite a long day today. There's this guy that approached us and we got like a free gigabyte of data. That was cool. But man, are the taxi drivers just really, really persistent in this country. I mean, there are just constantly taxi drivers going up to us one after another. Buddy, my friend. I have great rate. I have great rate. Get in the car. I take you to a good place.
Closed up.
Oh yeah, we have ladders that apparently we can close. We wanted to go to the train station so we could stash our luggage. We ended up at the train station eventually. The metro system, you can tell it was definitely some of the loudest. It's definitely like the loudest metro system.
Like even the new trains are loud. That's the most surprising thing. We had a train with like these nice LCD monitors and announced every stop like a good modern subway system should. Cough, cough, you Chicago. But it still was loud as
It's all. It was loud.
Oh wait, is this YouTube? I should stop swearing, shouldn't I?
I can censor you. I've downloaded a bleep button now.
Yes. Your boyfriend needs censoring.
Oh yeah, so we went to store our luggage, and immediately I had to use my Russian skills. I didn't expect to really use much Russian in Georgia, but I've been using it all day. After asking the guy who told us the directions to the storage place, we fine, I'll get up. We ended up going to this place called Storage Locker, and then there was just this one lady there with who had pretty much no teeth, who spoke no English, in a room that smelled like urine. So we were a bit sketchy, but I guess if you place your trust in old ladies, normally you'll be okay as long as the old lady isn't asking you to trust her. We debated where we should go after we were running on 2 hours of sleep, and eventually we decided to eat first. We ended up eating some pretty cool food, and at the door of the mall, which is basically where the train station's at, there was this guy constantly literally almost following us, but my friend, I had no good place, I could take you to Javari, and just following us. And apparently we went and he's like, all of a sudden we come back down the stairs, he's like, where were you? And I'm like, oh wait, I didn't know that we had a commitment to what's going on. And apparently he ended up taking us to this fortress. I can't remember the name of it. Nanakitty, yeah. And it was definitely a highlight of the day. We hiked all the way up to the fortress, and then we just saw some of the greatest views ever from that fortress. It was definitely a highlight. I learned that there's a lot of stray dogs, and the stray dogs will bark viciously at cars, but they'll go up to every human and with these look in their eyes and be like, pet me, I'm a good boy. Georgian churches are quite different from other churches you would see anywhere else in Europe. Afterwards we had some of the local delicacy that I can't remember the name. Oh.
Khachapuri?
Khachapuri. Yeah, Khachapuri. And then we decided to go up to this one of the churches, and that was across the street on the hill. And something interesting happening. Sassy, do you want to talk about how you almost got mugged?
Yeah, a bunch of kids. Maybe not kids. Vaguely Muslim women attempted to mug me, which was an interesting thing. They grabbed my thing and demanded money, and then some cars started honking, and they gave up.
I mean, they were just light. They started with just lightly pushing you.
Well, they were grabbing me from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was pretty bad.
Hmm.
But some local drivers stepped in, and I was not mugged. That's always a good day when you're not mugged.
Yeah, we went to the church, we paid some donations to the church, kind of just okay, we nothing was stolen from us, thank God.
Not like we had that much to steal.
And we went to down by the river, and you see some of this stuff that you think should be in a museum, but it's not, and it's just out there, just public Jesus, just mosaic public Jesus, just out there, just Not in the museum, just like, oh, chilling there for everyone to see. Pretty cool. And then we went to like the Holy Trinity Church. That was really awesome. You couldn't take pictures on the inside, but I understood why.
Included in the train cabin is about hunting in Azerbaijan.
I didn't know hunting was a key factor of coming to Azerbaijan.
Well, they have the good hunting sites. They have a list of fines for hunting things you're not supposed to fight.
Ooh, what are we not supposed to hunt?
You're not supposed to hunt leopard, and you'll be fined 9,900 manat for a leopard. Some of these actually are like, oh, you can kill them and just pay us. I think this is actually a list of things that they actually want to sell licenses for but can't because of international law. Because they list the prices very clearly and they don't seem to have like prison terms or anything, which is kind of disturbing.
While we were at the church, though, there was this old lady that I was looking at one of the tabernacles with these stones in it, and she just came up to me just in Russian, just started explaining the whole history behind this in one of the wooden pieces, and I understood about 85% of it. It was pretty fun. And then afterwards, didn't we we went to this water place. Mm-hmm. We got some like flavored, like water was mostly like sparkling juice. It was really cool. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Then we got on the metro another time and did the underground printing press.
Yeah, basically the printing press that Stalin used to spread communist propaganda. It's kind of where the whole communist revolution all started. We went in I expected, okay, there'd just be this tour guide in this group and just be like, oh, this is where they did this here. You just see the printing press and you're done. But we ended up with quite...
I'll send you the picture of that.
It wasn't just any old tour guide. It was a 79-year-old man. He didn't speak really much English, so I basically just had to translate, and I translated very well, surprisingly.
I love my girlfriend.
It turns out that he was the second leader, and probably the current leader, of the currently banned Communist Party of Georgia. So he just showed us his room of like all this like Stalin and communist merchandise, and like, oh, this is a replica of the banner that was, oh, look, an abandoned train.
Yeah. Former Soviet. And also a lot of ADHD.
Gosh dang it. There's all this like Stalin stuff, like this image where if you look at it on one side, it's young, sexy Stalin when he was 22, and then you turn to the other side, it's like, and there's normal Stalin, then you go to the other side, it's just Stalin smoking a pipe when he's like in his 50s. And then he showed us a picture of a Pravda, but it was from 2019. They still print that in Russian. And it was, I mean, he showed us like pictures from like the protests he would go to, like, because like, the Communist Party is currently banned in Georgia, and he showed us pictures from the protests and him leading the protests, and he took us step by step to like everything, showed us everything, like how the room worked and like and then the original room contained the original ladder that he would climb down to, and the original printing press that he used to it was made in like 1890 something, and it was really, really cool. Even though Sassy couldn't really understand much of it from what things that I translated, it was he said he enjoyed it too. And then we got döner, which I learned that döner is different everywhere you go in the world. I mean,
only confirmed in 5 countries. Like, there's like 200 countries. Maybe there are 200 types of döner, but I've been to 5 countries, tried 5 different types of döner, and they were all different.
Like when I first took a bite of it, I'm like, wait, is this ketchup? And then there's just spicy peppers in some of them, and it was interesting. Definitely different from German döner. I wonder what Azerbaijani döner is going to be like. Oh wait, no, we're not getting döner. We'll get Kentucky Fried Chicken because it has the largest KFC in the world. Then we got on this train. The the super Soviet train to Baku. And yeah, that was quite a full day. We're dirty and we're tired, and we're just gonna end it there. Just use the bathroom on here, and it is covered in piss. So,
we lucked out on one of the things though. It wasn't supposed to have hand soap. Well, there was a random chance of missing hand soap, and we got the hand soap. So like, we didn't get the paper towel, and honestly, the paper towel was the better one.
You mean toilet paper?
Toilet paper, yeah.
We didn't get toilet paper.
We didn't get toilet paper, and I would have rather had toilet paper instead of hand soap. But we got the hand soap, so let's consider ourselves blessed. You shuddered when I said that.
This is why communism sucks, kids. Because the train is so shaky and men have to pee standing up.
Yeah.
Men.
Like, there was a seat cover, if you put it down, right? Was it also covered in piss?
There was
a seat cover.
Mother.
Well, you should get some sleep, because that was pretty hard to miss.
And we got lost. We got terribly lost. We ran into our new friend. It was right there this whole bloody time! Hello everyone. I have something to share that's on my mind. I was wondering if you all think that I should post my travel videos on this channel or make a new channel. I had always thought about making a second channel for all my travel stuff, but I wasn't sure if I should or not. I still have 2 more trips during my school break, and this trip is definitely going to contain multiple parts. Should I post my trip on here or on another channel? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you.